Big up, everybody. Hope you're having a good Monday night. And this is your Monday night Chelsea action. Blues Brothers episode 3. And we've got, as usual, we've got our boy with us, Latimus Prime. How you doing, JP? You good? Oh, no, he's walking his dog still. All right. Latimus, big up, brother. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just been watching the AFCON games. Ivory Coast beats Senegal, so
Oh, they came
Mendy's coming.
back.
Yeah,
What
Mendy's
was it,
coming back.
2-1?
No
Was it 2?
penalties. It was
Oh, it was
1-1.
penalties.
Penalties. Ivory Coast won on pens.
Oh, okay. Who equalised for Ivory Coast?
Uh, a Kessie penalty late
Okay,
in the second half.
it was
Pepe won a
Liverpool.
pen. Mendy fouled Pepe, and Kessie scored a pen.
I would be mad at him, but he's not a Chelsea player anymore. So there you go. Haha, never mind. Yeah. So, boys, we've got a lot to dig into today. Obviously, we've got what happened with Villa. We've got the Liverpool game tomorrow. We have a lot to dive into. Klopp has announced his retirement, and well, not his retirement, but he's leaving Liverpool. All that good stuff. Big up, Jordan. Big up to you. Hope you're doing all right. Big respect to you. Hope you're well. Big up DJ Crane as well, or another regular in the chat. Hope you're doing well, sir, on this Monday evening. Hope everyone is good and all that good stuff. Andy, your night would not be complete without a proper Geordie, mate. I'm telling you. Big up. Oh, nah, I'm not. I'm all right.
I think it's because of the whole club leaving.
Right, fair enough. Well, no, the thing is with Klopp, it doesn't, even if, right, obviously we're not Liverpool fans, but it does affect us because I'm not being funny. Are they about to go through the up and down what Man United are about doing? Who knows? You never know. You're looking pretty good to me. Thank you very much, babe. Hope you're doing all right at work. Well, chilling in bed at work now. So if I think about being a carer, you can actually sleep at your job. Pretty good, pretty cool, pretty neat. So yeah, but let's get into it. Latimus, what's your feelings about Klopp announcing he's leaving Liverpool at the end of the season?
It's weird, like being announced right now. Like why? I'm curious why. It's probably announced in the works for like a while and stuff, but like why is it announced now? Like it could have been like you would think in theory the perfect moment to announce it is like after the Carabao Cup final. Like say they beat us or whatever, then you announce it. That's probably in theory the best time. But I don't know. Maybe they thought it was, or there was rumors that it was going to be leaked, so they thought announce it or whatever. For Liverpool, I think it's going to be very interesting. Liverpool fans love to complain about FSG, how they're not great owners and stuff, and how a lot of what they've built, their success, it's in spite of FSG, and a lot of it is down to Jurgen Klopp. And if that's the case, if all of that is true, then what's the likelihood FSG will pick the right manager again? Because people remember before they had Klopp, they had Brendan Rodgers, and he had one title challenge year because he had Suarez, and then the whole thing kind of fell apart. And before Brendan Rodgers, they had Roy Hodgson, I think.
We had Roy Hodgson and Benitez.
Yeah. So listen, I think it'll be interesting. I don't think they're as screwed as what Liverpool fans are making themselves out to be. However, like I also don't think things are going to be all cherry and roses and stuff. Also, I get that Klopp won them their first title in like 30 years, but this whole narrative that
I'll get onto that. Yeah. I know what you're going to say. He's not that successful when you actually look at his tenure. I know.
It's like the way people twist it and say, "Oh, he's won every trophy on offer," but he's won one of every trophy on offer.
Right. All right. Okay. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Okay.
Let me just quickly ask JP. JP, what's your thoughts on Klopp? Do you think he's done it like how the DJ, as the DJ has said, it's for extra motivation? Like, what's your feelings on him leaving Liverpool? Oh, Andy, you got to be taking the piss in you. Steve Bruce will come to the rescue. you gotta be having a laugh, and you're like, oh dear. Oh mate. Yeah, so yeah, what's your thoughts, JP, on Klopp leaving? JP, you're on mute.
Oh, he's still not home yet.
No, he's home. He said he was walking the dog, so I don't understand why he can't. Not unless he's switching and setting up. Okay, well, hang on. No. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, I can hear you, JP.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, no, I just have to accept the fact that my AirPod is fucked. It's
Oh.
yeah,
It's a complete shutdown. All right. Well,
No, he'll
all
be
right.
back.
Cool.
He'll be switching something. He'll be back.
Yeah, of course he is. Oh, there he goes. Here he comes.
yeah. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting on the computer now, but
I can see a head.
yeah, I'm logged to the computer now so I can be on camera comfortably. But yeah, no. To answer your question, I'm sorry that this is getting technical issues, but it's a surprise. I mean, but the main thing that what Lauderdale touched on was a big thing that I was wondering about too was that why now announce it? You're ahead of the table right now. Like could go for the time run. You're still in Europa, which why not end on a European title as well? And you got a Carabao Cup final coming your way, and they're in every competition. But why announce it in January? You still have half the season to play. Why not announce it like after they win? Most likely they're gonna win Europa. They're probably gonna go to the last game of the season with that title challenge. But just why now? And I don't believe it's motivation. I mean, how do you get motivated? Now the season's halfway, that this is going to be the last time you're going to be with this manager. Big shoes to fill, which I know, like with Liverpool fans, they are worried. But yeah, I mean, the big thing that's gonna be gone is just the type of signings they make because of what I mentioned is Klopp's doing like letting them know, like doing the scouting for like what type of player he wants. That's a big miss for them because their signings, I think most of the time, a majority of their signings have been worked out for them, especially like the last couple of years. But yeah, it is crazy to think about that. His even though he's won everything, it's took him a while, but he got the team where they needed to be, winning Champions League. And what was the last one they wanted to? Was it 2004?
What, the Champions League?
Yeah,
2004, 5.
2004 or 5. Yeah, it's like So I mean, it was quite a while, and then they took them to their first league title in quite some time too.
30 years almost.
30 years. I thought it was 25. Ages every fucking day feels like it's like a whole year now. But yeah, no. So I think that's what they're gonna miss too. Is like the success that they brought, or he brought to the club in his time, and how it's changed from Brendan Rodgers' time to Roy Hodgson time. But I think they'll find the right manager. It's just there's plenty of options. It's just gonna be like who do they have to pick? I know Xabi Alonso is the favorite or the one that's expected to come, which we'll see. I don't think he would be the best one to be the manager for the club next, considering especially what's available right now. Like they have Nagelsmann possibly being available. They have everyone's not everyone, but rumors that what if Jose goes, which I doubt, but it's there.
No. I don't think Jose Mourinho with the Liverpool thing, he's not going to be accepted. He would never be accepted because he's too much of an enemy. He's too much of an enemy.
I don't think there'll be a lot of managers that will be. The thing about following or being the successor of a great manager is that like you're not, unless you yourself are also a great manager, you don't necessarily get the time to win over. Like the fans won't win. It
Fans.
won't. Yeah, look at for example, Man United. They got David Moyes. Fine, we can say what it is about him that he's not a great manager and stuff. But at that time, when you look at the work he'd done at Everton, being there for like almost a decade, and Fergie himself said, "Give him time. Give this manager time," and the fans turn on him within half a season. Look at Arsenal. Go after Wenger. Again, Arsenal fans wanted Wenger out for like at least 5 years. They go and get Unai Emery, who at the time we know what he's like before that and even now. We know what he's like in Europe and winning trophies. He misses out on top 4 by a point, gets them to a European final. Fine, they get battered in it, but gets them to a European final, which they'd only been in a European final once before in their history, and they lost that one too. And all of a sudden, Arsenal fans turn on him. Look at Chelsea.
They won the Cup Winners' Cup as well, so that's
Cup Winners' Cup. But like I'm talking about
like we did.
Turn of the century. I'm talking about the turn of the century.
Yeah.
Look at Chelsea fans. The first time Jose got sacked, the manager they replaced him with, Chelsea fans didn't take to it. Look at when we sacked Ancelotti, who he was replaced with, Chelsea fans didn't take to that. I look at Spurs fans when Poch got sacked and they brought in the serial winner Mourinho. Spurs fans didn't take to him. I listen. If they don't get this Klopp appointment perfect, Liverpool fans won't give him time. They won't. They won't give him time. And you know how fickle fans are in general nowadays. They don't give managers, whether they deserve it or not, they don't give managers time. The next manager that comes into Liverpool.
Big up, man. What's the man saying?
Big up, Deals.
Big up. Everyone good still.
Yeah, we're just talking about this Klopp thing, man.
Yeah.
Because I actually think, because I know what Vladimus was getting at, maybe when you look, because all these Liverpool fans are saying, Klopp deserves the statue. No, he don't. I don't want to hear none of this. Because I'm not being funny. When you actually analyze Klopp's record in England, it's actually quite bad.
It is bad.
For Liverpool, again, it's their first title. For them, it deserves a statue. But like, when you look
no, it does not. No, I gotta stop you there. Right, I'm not being funny. If you've heard of people like Bob Paisley, Bill Shankly, I'm not being disrespectful.
No. I know.
I love Klopp. I love his energy, but just the success is not there, bruv. No.
Listen, bro, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying for Liverpool fans, like they haven't won a title in 30 years. For them, they're going to view Klopp as a god. Like whether or not it's rightly or wrongly, they're always going to view him as a god. But I'm talking about in terms of Premier League managers, right? Like for me, he is. Where do I put him on the list? For me,
list of what?
He's not top 3. For me, he's not top 3.
What, best Premier League managers?
For me, he's not even above Wenger. And Wenger's
not. Wait, hang on. Put some respect to Wenger's name, bro. That guy's still got 3 Premier League titles.
I know. That's what I just said.
What I mean? That's what I just said. If you actually want to drop it accurately, you have to drop it. At the minute, you're top 5 would probably be Pep, then Fergie, Pep. If you want to be fair about it, Fergie, Pep. Then probably in terms of wins to losses, probably be Mourinho, then Wenger. Because I'm not gonna lie, one thing about Jose does match Wenger's 3 titles, and he also did it in less time.
Yeah,
so,
I know. That's but that's what I said though. He's not even above Wenger.
The thing is, I think we're overlooking the good things about the cup. In terms of, it's not the fact he's a title winner. I think it's the fact of he brings an aura to the club. If you know what I mean, he brings an energy. He brings a vibe. You know what I mean? Like yeah, for sure. You know, we play rock and roll football. You know, like he brings a vibe. From perspective, Ferguson never got over 91 points in the Premier League. Yeah, I know that. I hear what you're saying, Andy, but it's the consistency, bro. Even if he didn't get 91, he found a way to win. So it was one
No,
of those ones.
but you can't say he didn't win more because Pep and City are here. Simple. Well, Ferguson is apparently the GOAT, or like quote unquote. But yeah, Wenger still won 3 Premier Leagues. Jose came to the Prem debut season, won a Prem, and retained it in an era of Fergie and Invincibles. So I don't want to hear this bull of he only won 1 Premier League because of Pep Guardiola. Conte has a Premier League with Pep being here.
That's true, and so does Claudio Ranieri.
Let's not do this. Wait.
That's another thing of putting into context. Klopp has the same amount of Premier Leagues as Claudio Ranieri, bro. In 8 attempts, or 9 attempts, maybe. Even if he gets this one right, it would still be, and wins it this season, it would still be 7-2. It's not a fantastic return. It's not bad, obviously. Like, it's not a bad return, but obviously, like, over 9 years or 8 years, you would expect more from a world-class manager. I got a feeling if like Carlo Ancelotti only won one of everything over the last 10 years, I got a feeling he'd be pissed. So you know what I mean?
Since 2015, Jurgen Klopp has the same amount of league titles as Jose Mourinho.
Big up, mate. This is a Liverpool fan. As a Liverpool fan, I am from the perspective. This is Klopp has built a squad, new front line, and a new field. We're ready for the next step. Now we have to accept the Klopp news. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But in terms of what actually, without going too deep into, because I'm not looking to assassinate Klopp's character, but the thing is, there's certain things he said. I was just a bit like, okay, you haven't got energy. You'll never manager in England again, but there's he even said it. There's personal details I haven't revealed, and I felt like this since last November. So it's a bit like, okay, this has been bubbling up a little bit. And big up, is that the Kieran? Big up, bro. But
last November, did his mother not die last year or something?
I think she did. Yeah, I think she died during COVID. I believe.
Last November.
Heard.
No, well, not last November, but something happened with his I think a family member of his died last year.
I think it was his mumsy.
Yeah.
She died from COVID.
Oh, it was because of that, and he just wanted to spend more time with family.
Yeah.
That's I get it. It's understandable.
Kieran, if you're in the know as a Liverpool fan, please do let us know, because we are Chelsea fans and we're not know-it-alls when it comes to Liverpool. Let us.
Apparently, it was January 2021 when his mother passed away.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah. And we've only just hit 2024.
So it might be a thing where he wants to spend more time with his.
Yeah, of course. And I'm not being funny. What else would motivate you other than your mumsy dying? You know what I mean? Hang on, let me bring Deals into this, right? Right. Do you think he deserves a statue of Deals?
I'm not looking at it as obviously. I'm looking at it as this year. Klopp has made Liverpool where it is as now. He's made a team over there. Let's be real. He has made a team over there, and he's helped them. But if you want to say overall about Premier League history and that, no, he has not. He's not done nothing in Premier League history. Let's be real, because like you said, he's matched the similar Premier Leagues as Ranieri, right? The similar ratings as Ranieri. So now you can't put him on the history books of the best manager of all time. Yeah? Because let's be real, he's below Mourinho and he's below Wenger. You know what I'm saying? So he's not on that top 4, top 5 list of managers in the Premier League that we've been seen. Right? Yes, he's been challenging Pep Guardiola for the last 3-4 years, right? But that's for 3 years. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Overall, he hasn't done what has he won? I'm talking back-to-back Premier Leagues. Has he done that? No, he hasn't. You become elite manager when you do that shit.
I will back Deals on that 100%. I will say this: he was a good coach, maybe even a great coach, but he wasn't elite. And big up to Kieran writing this down. He says Shankly once said, "We failed one season when we finished second." Klopp laughed at this statement and said, "Thanks for the pressure," and dealt with it, but the focus and the pressure on him. You know what? The difference between Shankly and Klopp for me is when you look at the drives of the characters, because one was heavily like militaristic, and he'll tell you Shankly was like a proper army lad. So it's one of those ones where he, as he said, if I was cleaning the floor and you were cleaning the floor, I wanted my floor to look better than yours.
Let me ask you a
Bro,
question though. Let me ask
That's
you
a
a question
deep
though.
sort of like
You see with
competitive
Pep, yeah.
sentiment.
You see with Pep, yeah. Everyone says that with Pep, yeah. He expects money to be winning with, yeah. With Klopp, he don't expect to win with money. He expects to build a team.
Right.
Don't you
That's-
think?
But no, that's full because all Klopp does is complain about
Hang on,
not having enough money.
Hey, but let Deals finish. Go on, finish Deals, because you're going to add a point.
What I'm trying to say is everywhere that Pep has gone, he's got money and big amount. He's used a big amount of money, whereas Klopp's used a small amount of money and building a team. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Well, okay, I hear what you're saying, but on the same logic you just used about being a legend because you make the best. Bruv, Leicester won a Premier League with spending a third of what Liverpool spent. Like with it's always about recruitment, bro.
Mhm.
It's always about recruitment. I'm not being funny, right? Think about it. Like, even when we got Kante off of Leicester, bruv, we only paid them what, 38 mil, 39
32
mil.
million. 32
Also,
million.
Liverpool, like they broke the record for the most expensive goalkeeper in Alisson. They broke the record for the most expensive centre back in Van Dijk. Fabinho cost a bucket load of money when they bought him. Like this whole thing about Klopp complains about not having money to spend, but if that's the case, then go to a club where you can have money to spend. That if that's truly a problem and it's something, then leave Liverpool and go to a club with money. I don't get why. Like Pep Guardiola is arguably the GOAT manager. He's at clubs. People say he goes to clubs with money, but like he's one of the best managers. You still have to perform there. You don't win a treble, a 3P, 5 Premier Leagues in 6-7 years by fluke. Like
no, that's true. And to answer this about what Kieran's just said about Pep saying he sleeps easy, but he would say that. But I'm not being funny. With blow by blow over the last 3-4 years, if you look at Klopp's head-to-head with Pep and who wins titles, Pep absolutely slaps Klopp. So all this stuff about I rest easy. Is he going to say the same thing about De Zerbi when De Zerbi retires? Oh, I'll rest easy now. De Zerbi doesn't manage in England. Of course,
Well, that doesn't be the same level though.
That might be about PR. That's just about a bit of
also,
PR.
Yeah, we know Pep comes out and lies. Pep came out and spoke about how great of a manager Frank Lampard is. He spoke about how tough it was playing against all these Man United teams. Like Pep comes out and like he knows how to play the media very well. He knows how to do mind games. So I wouldn't, when Pep's saying, "Oh, I sleep easier at night," yeah, I'm sure you do, mate. With your 5 Premier Leagues.
I think you know what I think. I think the thing I'm going to miss most about Klopp is just his relatability. To be honest, it's just the fact of you like him, because I'm not being funny, right? To say Liverpool have never had money is a joke. How much did they spend on Andy Carroll? 90 million odd.
Bro, he complained about us so many times, yeah, about spending money, yeah, and talked about us in a certain way. That's the one thing I don't like about Klopp. He spoke about us in a certain way, like in recent interviews that he's done. He's done a lot of stuff in interviews talking about us in a certain way. Okay. Don't you agree?
I agree, but to answer this with DJ Crane, Pep has a club checkbook. I'm not being funny. Claudio Ranieri didn't have a checkbook at Leicester, and he still beat both of them to a Premier League title. It's just, and I'm not being funny. Leicester might have been able to challenge again if they didn't have all their players taken off of them.
That's what happens with the.
And also, like, do people not look at like Pep has a checkbook, but Man United have spent more money than Pep since he's been there.
Yes.
Look at how much money
at the wheel.
Look at how much money Chelsea have spent, and I'm not talking about this billion under this ownership, by the way. Look at how much money we were spending before that. Look at how much money Liverpool have spent. Look at how much money Spurs have spent.
Arsenal. Look how much over the last 4 years, Arsenal have done 700 million, and they haven't won a Premier League. So it's
over the last 4 years, Arsenal have spent more money than Man City have.
That's true. That's actually true.
Like, what we saying? Let's not do this.
To answer this, I'm not being funny. No, De Zerbi didn't push a Pep to the final day twice, knock him out of a... No, you misunderstand what I'm saying, Kieran. I said about Pep's PR. I wasn't saying about Klopp's record again. He would be nice about Klopp, because even if he really hated him in real life, he wouldn't come out in a press conference, I don't like the guy, thank God he's gone. You know what I mean? He's not going to do that, is he? It's all going to be nicey nice. It's modern football. But the thing is, ultimately, I agree with what you're saying. He competed with Pep, but 9 times out of 10, Pep went, fair.
We're going to speak about Aston Villa game.
Yeah, we're going to move on. But personally speaking, I'm going to miss his energy, obviously. But, but it was the big news of the week. 3 points over 90 and only won it once. Dude, as I said, but that's modern Premier League games for you, because I'm not being funny. How many times have we seen over the last 10 years where one team is in lead and just blitzes everyone? One team. We've done that. City've done that. Liverpool've done that. It just shows one.
Wolf. I've heard this week. I heard that we're gonna be walked in the park on Wednesday. I heard that we're gonna be walked through the park, and it's gonna be tough for us.
But I tell you what, that's actually impossible because we play Tuesday. So I can all the rumors that we're gonna get dusted on Wednesday, I can honestly say I'm gonna disperse them right now. It's not gonna happen because we play on Tuesday. So I can spill the beans on that one right now. But before we go to Tuesday, let's talk about Friday. Oh my God, where do I start? Let me start with Deals. Did you go to the game, Deals?
No, I didn't go to the game, bro. I went to the Middlesbrough game, though.
Yeah, I know that. But tell me what your thoughts on the Aston Villa game then.
Bro, I'll be real, yeah. We played good first half, but then second half, we just shut off, bro. I feel like tiredness came into play. I feel like it came into play from the Middlesbrough game. And I feel like we set up right. But the problem is that so many players that were just shut off at certain times, bro. I felt like we had players making chances. Yeah, Madueke had a chance, but he missed it. I feel like Palmer, he had a few chances, but then he was playing as false 9, wasn't he? Was he playing false 9? JPT.
Were we playing a false 9?
Was Palmer playing false 9?
Yeah, Palmer.
Yeah, he was because Gallagher was playing at the 10.
Yeah, he's playing false 9. I feel like.
Thank you. By the way, they were right. We are playing on Wednesday. Sorry, I just forgot that it says tomorrow, and I just forgot that.
Oh, it was just midnight. That's right.
Sorry. Oh yeah, so it must be tomorrow. Yeah, my bad. Thank you, boys, in the chat. I just double checked.
I feel like Palmer playing as a false 9, it doesn't work, fam. I feel like he's more good on the right, more good on the cam. I don't think he's a false 9. We shouldn't be trying that, bro. But if we have no options, then that's not the situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
there's a problem with Palmer in the false 9. I'll be so real.
What you say, bro?
I think people if there's nothing wrong with Palmer in the false 9. It's just the players around him.
No,
would you say?
I'd rather trust a natural striker up front, even though it's Broja or we'll see if Jackson even could be back now that he's out of the AFCON. But there comes moments where if there was like a striker with that type of mentality, not saying that Palmer can't get there, but I think just right now it's him playing out of position. It's just maybe a little too much. Granted, because I don't want to say it's a pleasure round because if we had Jackson or Broja up front, in the 9 instead of Palmer, it's I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the same thing because these guys have been missing, but I think when given the opportunity, it would have been better to have a striker up front. That's why it's not all strictly Palmer's fault. He was put in the false 9. That's why we lost. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just want to answer that.
No, I think again, there's nothing wrong with Palmer I'm not saying we should be doing it consistently, but there's nothing wrong with Palmer playing in the false 9. I just say I think it's just the players around him.
All right. But I mean, I don't know. It just looks like he's not the same. When he's been playing, that's the false 9. And I know we can only go off. I think of just 2 games. This game.
I felt like our midfield was more fluid. With Gallagher there, obviously. The midfield was actually good on the other day. I feel like Caicedo, Enzo and Caicedo, they was actually great the other day against Aston Villa. I feel like the midfield it was good, but then second half we just shut off. We just shut off, and there was like an isolation. Aston Villa were going into the game, and when Chilwell came on, what's it called? Matty Cash for Aston Villa. They got at us through Matty Cash, bro. And I remember Chilwell made a tackle, yeah, and he dropped down, and Matty Cash had a chance against us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can I ask you a question? Like, let me ask, and I'll ask you either individual, and I'll start off with JP. If Broja's fit, surely he's got to play.
I'd rather have him play up front. Like it's, and if we need a substitute, like I said, I won't be surprised if we see Jackson on the bench tomorrow.
Do you know what? Yeah,
if
we're
William- if one of the
Broja,
Williams
funny
brothers
enough,
can-
yeah, I was gonna come
yeah.
to this. Yeah, we are meant to be selling him apparently. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be
Broja.
surprised. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
Broja.
surprised if he's not in the squad tomorrow, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the squad tomorrow, bro. Because deadline day tomorrow. Remember that,
I think he's leaving in the summer. There's no way we're gonna get a deal done.
bro. They're talking about Fulham getting him on loan right now, bro.
Yeah, but that'll be you pay us at the end of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
'Cause
basically, I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, if he's not in the squad tomorrow, bro. Because it's
'Cause-
deadline day, bro.
No, it's true, but one thing about it is right now, if you're Pochettino, right, no offense, I'd be like, hang on a minute. If you're looking to get rid of this guy, you're not bringing anyone in, which looks how it is.
Yeah.
Why are you taking away an asset that I can use? So I will say this. I agree with what Andy says here about Broja leads the line a bit better than what Sterling does when he's played up there and what Palmer does when he does. Because I do like Palmer, but I'm not being funny. He's damaged. He does his damage when the defense is in front of him and he has that space where he can either decide to cut to the left or cut to the right or take a shot or try and play a part because he plays as a shadow striker. His actual natural position is a shadow striker who's someone who
That's the
plays
thing
behind.
That's the thing I was trying to say. Like when Palmer plays up there, he's not a striker; he's a false nine. False
Yeah.
nine meaning he's drifting, he's coming or dropping
Well-
deeper and creating space. That's why I say it's not
Mhm.
him playing up there; it's the players around him. If he had wingers or inside forwards that were more of a goal threat and more clinical, if he had like a Salah or whatever around him, like it would look a lot better. But we don't have that. We have Sterling, who is inconsistent, and Noni Madueke and Nkuku, who are both very young.
Nkuku's not young, bro. Nkuku's 25 years old, bro. I don't class that as
no,
young.
Mudryk
That's
and Madueke.
Yeah, you said in Cuckoo. No, he said in Cuckoo, but I figured you meant Mudryk.
It doesn't. Hang on 1 second, boys. Kieran goes. I heard a stat that Chelsea are unbeaten with Chalobah as a starter. Is this true? Also, why does he not get spoken about as much? That's because they're trying to sell him, and that was from last season when he was in the Premier League. I think every time he started, we either won or we didn't lose.
That streak came to an end at the second half of the season.
That's from 2 seasons ago after we won the Champions League. That
Is that
stat
from
is
the
no longer valid. That's definitely
That's-
no longer.
It's gone.
Yeah, that was from Tuchel. Yeah, that was from Tuchel.
That was mostly the. I mean,
Because
the whole team around
Chalobah started when we played. Actually, no, never mind. Yeah, that stat is no longer valid. Like, listen,
it's been broken.
And I can probably say it from the four of us here. We all like Chalobah, and we don't know what's going on with him personally.
Let me ask you lot a question, yeah? When do you lot think that Cassidy and Santos and that Maria kid's gonna get a chance? Because they come back in the squad now. They're back in the squad now.
Well, Cassidy can only play Prem games. He can't do any cup competition. So
Who?
Cassidy. Not Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Actually, yeah. He can't do FA Cup. And because he played with Leicester, I think, in the early rounds.
I think they deserve a chance at certain times.
But
I think-
game? What
I
games?
think I wouldn't chuck him in the big games, no way. But the small games I'll chuck him into. Like, for instance, if we're lacking out of energy in the midfield.
Well, hang on. Was that what happened against Villa, though?
A little bit in the second half, yeah.
Well, I just thought we scuffed all of our chances, bro. We just weren't clinical enough.
I thought we just lost the confidence in the first half because that half we should have been up 2-0.
Well, we make good chances as well. That's the funny thing about us. We make really good chances and just don't make them pay off. That's the weird, strange thing. Like United when we went 3-on-1.
I tell you what, yeah, Sanchez is gonna have a tricky time coming
He's
back
not coming
and
back.
getting into the first
Bro,
Yeah,
I
he's
don't want
back.
that
He's
guy.
in training, bro.
Fuck,
Bro, I
He's in
don't want that
training.
guy to come back,
He's
man.
great.
Petrovic all day long.
He's in training, bro. He's
He's
back
in
now,
training
bro.
to sit down for 90 minutes. That's what he's in training for.
Exactly, mate. Like warm that bench, brother. Like
Not touching
exercise your buttoid muscles, mate. Sit your ass down because I'm not being funny. I think every Chelsea fan can honestly say who are you more confident with, Petrovic or Sanchez?
Got the assumption.
Petrovic.
Exactly. So
It was-
it's a no-brainer, man.
What's annoying too is that didn't we get Sanchez after we already had Petrovic?
Keep up the assembled. Sorry, say that
Didn't
again.
we sign Sanchez after already getting Petrovic?
Yeah, but don't forget Petrovic had never started and looked good. So I'm not being
Exactly.
funny. So it's one of those. I'm not being funny. It's one of those ones. If it's not broken, why fix it? And I'm not being funny. He made some good saves against Villa as well. He made some really good saves against Villa. In fact, the boy makes really good saves generally.
But
To be
my
honest,
whole point is that we just wasted money on Sanchez for no reason because that
pick up
was
the assembled.
it was just an unnecessary buy because we already had an influx of goalkeepers, even though they're young, unproven. I would have given a shot to either
Oh,
Petrovic
don't
or Slonina, but instead of giving Brighton, and of all teams, Brighton again an extra 25 mil. Or
JPT, you see Enzo and Casado, yeah? Can you see them having chemistry in the midfield at the moment, or do you think they've still lacking communication together?
No, I think they're working fine right now. I think they're going to develop even more. It's just, can they get support because we're running thin on defense as well. I mean, granted we're thin in center backs and actually all defense as well, too. But it's just, can they stay healthy? That's my main concern for them.
Personally, I think they don't suit the system. I think that's the main issue here. The system doesn't work for them, and that's why they're struggling in the system. If we change the system the way we're playing, I think it would help them and benefit them in the midfield, in a sense. Because I feel like Casado, his role is out of being played out of. Because if you look at it, yeah, the role that he was playing at Brighton, yeah, he was playing with in a like a lone role, DM role, wasn't he? Wasn't he playing in a role, DM role on his own, or was he playing beside somebody? Was he playing beside Mark Allister in that midfield?
I'm trying to remember, was it a 3-man midfield or was it a 4-2-3-1? Because that
What
midfield
against Liverpool?
No, Casado,
No,
wasn't he a lone DM
back
at
in Brighton.
Brighton?
Oh, against Villa? You mean?
No. He's asking when he was in Brighton. Like,
Oh no. He used to play with a pair, didn't he? Because he used to
Was it-
be put a pivot with McAllister and
was it McAllister?
What's that
Yeah,
guy?
McAllister
March.
and that grub guy, innit?
Oh, Gross. That's what it is.
Gross,
Gross.
that's
Pascal.
gross, yeah. That's it. But hang on, here you go, boys. Listen to this from Andy. Andy goes, Palmer for me is the ideal example of a back in the day when you had two strikers, a big guy and a tricky player, or we used to call them secondary strikers back in the day, that played off just the main man. He would play great just as a target man. Like, what, do you reckon he could do that? He could do that with
he could be a
the ball at
second
his
striker.
feet. The ball at his feet, by the way. No, I don't think Palmer doesn't strike me as great in the air.
No, he isn't. He ain't great in the air.
So,
But one thing about Palmer, yeah, his touch is great though. We must say that his touch is great, but not good in the air.
No, he's got a low-key Brazilian feet because some of these moves he has like on the turn is ridiculous. On the touch lines, he moves. It's like if he has Brazilian blood in him. Like
he does.
It's
You can tell he's been. Look, you can tell he's been in City's academy. That's the thing.
Yeah.
well, yeah, I just like the fact every time he scores now, he does that. Cold Palmer. Good was good versus a tune cut without taking shots into account. Yeah, true. The DJ has a question. He says, one thing I want to ask the panel, I've heard so many players named better than Brojan, than Jackson, and vice versa. What is your best starting 11? So let me throw this to Latimus. What's your best starting 11, my guy?
Everyone's fit.
healthy. Yeah, everyone healthy.
Everyone
Everyone's
healthy.
fit. Petrovic. Petrovic.
Yeah, and the rest.
So, I guess as of right now,
You can say Fofana if
Aspi,
you
Badia,
believe it.
Schiller, Cucurella,
Over Chilwell.
and
Bro,
yeah, I
nah,
don't rate Chilwell.
I can't agree with that on myself, but each to their own.
Okay. I don't rate Chilwell. Caicedo, Enzo. In Palmer and Cuckoo, Sterling, Jackson. I mean, to be fair, arguably, I would actually like to see a 4-3-3. To be fair, but since we're still playing this 4-2-3-1,
what would you do? That's what he's asking. What is your best starting 11? Whatever system.
What I would do is, I drop Jackson. I bring in Lavia, a 3-man midfield, and then my three up top is Palmer and Cuckoo, Sterling. So it's like a false 9, but those three can like rotate and interchange as they please.
Yeah, they can because they can all play in multiple positions. Deals.
I've got Petrovic in goal, Reece James right back, Colwell right centre back, left centre back Thiago Silva, left back I'm going Chilwell, and then in the midfield I've got Caicedo, Enzo, and then as a cam I've got Palmer, and then left I've got Sterling, and on the right I've got Nkunku, and then Jackson up top.
Fair enough. Going for the Jackson, man. How about you, JP?
Yeah, Petrovic in goal. If everyone's healthy, I would say James. Healthy. I'm not sure if the center back pairing will work, but I would say Fofana, Colwell, Chilwell. Even though I don't rate Chilwell neither, but I will never put Cucurella over him. He has too many mistakes in him. If I were to do a 4-3-3, I would say Enzo, Caicedo, Gallagher, Palmer on the right, Broja up top, and Sterling on the left. Just because I know even though I would love Palmer as the cam or the 10, I would need to include Sterling in our 11. He can play on the left. Mudryk can't really do it. Palmer, maybe if he play with he comes in to play as a second cam to support. But yeah, I think those 11 will be my starters.
No Nkunku.
Oh, and Nkunku, that's right. He is healthy too.
Everyone in whatever system, everyone's healthy.
He hasn't been I forgot to consider Lavia. We don't see these guys. It's like Bigfoot at this point. I'm tired. It's like these guys are just you're there for 5 minutes. I blink and you're gone for another 6 months.
We see more of Haley's Comet than we do of Wesley Fofana.
Let me ask you
a question. Haley's OnlyFans.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. What do you think of Colwell and Badashini? Who do you think is better?
Well, I was actually going to put him in my starting 11.
Which one? Actually, it's not
mine.
bad.
I'm going to get my starting 11 out, right? I reckon Reece James right, Petrovic in goal, centre backs Badiashile and Diassi. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say Badiashile and Diassi is because they've connected. They've actually played together before. They know how to do their thing. Hang on, big up TT in the house. Big up Tyron. Yeah, as I say, Badiashile, Diassi, because they've got their connection. Left side, Chilwell. I'd have the midfield 3 of Connor, Enzo, Caicedo, but I'd have Enzo and Caicedo playing as a pivot at the back, with Connor running ahead of them. And up front, I'd have Nkunku. On the right, I'd have Palmer. On the left, I'd have Sterling.
Would you actually consider Jackson playing on the left instead of playing up front?
No, you know the reason why I don't like him on the left? Because normally, one thing I will say, if you look at how he played for Villarreal and why we bought him, he played on the right and centre, not in the left and centre. And I'm not being funny. I understand why they do it because they wanted to bring him onto his stronger foot. But I'm getting a bit tired of watching inverts, bro. Because I'm not being funny. Like with Saka, you could have the best left foot in the world, but if you can't shift it onto your right and use your right, you're in a world of hurt. And the same applies to Jackson. You can have a great right foot, but when you have to play it off your left and you're on the left side of the pitch, mate, if you can't use your left foot that great, you're in trouble. And of what I've seen anyway, predominantly, we play him through the centre. So it's one of those ones where, and I'm not going to lie, Jackson is still 22. He's got to learn the physical side a bit better, and you've got to be a bit more clinical. But and I'm not being funny. Like either way you put it, our forward options are Nkunku, Roya, and Jackson. When you look at analyze our strikers, let's be honest, Nkunku's the best one out of 3 by a mile.
100%. 100%.
By a country mile. So like, take it or leave it. I'll ask TT. Can you hear me? You're on mute. You're on mute. Can you? You're not asleep, are you? Tyrone. Hello.
I think he's probably got like mic issues.
All right. Well,
yeah,
all right.
I mean, but DJ Crane, forced. It's because like also too. How many of our 11s have included players that we haven't seen too often?
Like Lavia, Reece James,
and Cuckoo.
Reece James would be in there.
Yeah, we don't see what you say. Yeah, we don't see Reece James that often, or Chilwell for that matter. But the thing is, Chilwell had a good game. Yeah, but yeah. So with that in mind, gentlemen, forgive me for looking like a Burke earlier, but with that in mind, we'll shift because obviously we've all said about our thoughts about the Villa game. How about big up AFC always in the building? Arteta needs to be sacked now. We're not talking about Arteta, dude.
But it has to be stated. It has to be said.
Yeah. Arteta needs to be sacked now. Enough is enough. And we've failed the fan base realize we won't win a league title or Champions League with this clown. Look, man, we were talking about something similar. We were talking about Klopp at the beginning of the show, but we're not going to go into managers at the minute. We've got to talk about Liverpool now. Right, with our best 11s in mind. Right, would we all keep the same 11s for Liverpool, or because
no?
Rocha has to start, or Jackson.
What my lineup would be against Liverpool.
Well, hang on. We'll take a little panel vote if Tyrone can contribute, like when he's waking up or something. We will, right? So obviously we'll all agree Petrovic in goal.
Yeah,
100%.
Latimus?
Yeah.
Tyrone, if you're awake.
Stay quiet if you say yes.
Okay. yeah, he's gone quiet. Well, anyway,
I say you kick him out and then bring him back in.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, I'll leave him there for a minute, but if I don't see that mic unmute in anytime soon, I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna boot him out because I'm not just doing it just to put your symbol there, bro. I ain't your advertisement. this ain't. I ain't a billboard. This is a show. Damn it. Anyway, but yeah, right. So yeah, Petrovic in goal. All right, who's right back?
Not Reece James. Gusto. If he's back, yeah, I'll put Gusto.
I don't think he is. I guess when he's expected to be returning, but I won't be surprised if we see the Sassi on the right.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I wouldn't, even though he's not a natural right back, he would say Petro in goal. Yeah, here we go. At least even the DJs. Yeah, exactly. Who's fit? That's exactly the question I was just sitting there asking. Because I'm not being funny. With Chelsea, you never know. If I was you guys, I'd go with a 3-5-2 versus Liverpool. Yes, we often talk about, believe it or not, playing 3 at the back again, Andy. But what we do and what Poch does is 2 different things. So that's why I said, well, I'll understand. And I'll tell you what, as I said, that traditionally, right now, Pochettino uses a 4-3-3. So we can only go by that in what we believe his tactics are going to be. So, yeah, so we all agree Petrovic. What? So if he's fit, got Gusto, but there's a good chance. It was what JP. If you looked, who's fit?
So the only one that is listed as an expected return tomorrow is Sanchez. Trevor Chalobah is also poised to make a return very soon. So Sanchez and
so it'll be Diassi. It'll be Diassi then. It'll be Diassi.
Wait. When's Pochettino doing his press conference? Is it tomorrow?
No, it'll be today. It might have been today. It'll be today. Today meaning Tuesday. Before. Yeah, today meaning Tuesday. So so we would have to probably go Diassi. He's the only one fit. Well, it's Thiago Silva and someone else, isn't it? Let's be honest.
It's not. Is it Kowa? Is he okay after
his back now?
warm-up injury?
He's back now. He's back.
Okay, he's back.
Right.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question? Does anyone actually want to see him at centre back against Liverpool tomorrow?
Yeah, I do. I want to see him. at centre back because, bro, let's be real. Yeah, when he's at centre back, he knows how to pass the ball properly. He knows how to be on the ball properly. Off the ball, I'm a bit cautious because defensively, he's not sound. I'll be real.
That's why I don't want him at centre back. to be honest, because I'm not being funny. If defensively you're not sound and you're playing at centre, kind of important, isn't it?
Do you remember? Do you remember the West Ham game that he made a mistake in? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's when they scored. But then again, Colwell. One thing about it is, I find against the smaller teams, like Colwell is a good player, but I think against the bigger teams, he gets exposed.
Yeah, the big games, But again, passing the ball, he can pass the ball directly in long passes as well, bro.
True. Well, hang on. Let me chuck in to Latimer. So, who would you put next to Thiago Silva? Because it's obvious that Thiago Silva is going to be one of the starting centre backs.
Against Liverpool, we're assuming Gusto's at right back.
Well, he's injured apparently still. So
no, I see. I was going to type it up, but apparently there's some articles that are saying that he could return tomorrow.
Big up, Miss Melissa in the house. How you doing?
Big up,
Miss Melissa.
It doesn't either way. I would not throw Gusto straight. I don't think it's worth throwing him in just to potentially get injured again. And we've seen that happen so many times, like over the years for Chelsea. So I would have the Sassy at right back. Silva
and the only one fit.
Yeah, Silva and Badiashile, and then Chilwell left back.
Here you go. Melina just put in a good point. Here you go. Who would actually play Jackson tomorrow if he's back?
No,
that'd be a bit. Because that'd be maybe a bit soon, isn't it? The guy was at AFCON 2 days ago.
No, I don't even think he makes
Williams did it too. Maybe he came off the bench.
I don't even think he makes the bench, bro. I don't even think he makes
Jackson
the bench.
shouldn't be in the squad. Should not be in the squad.
Yeah,
he'll be back on Sunday still against Wolves, I reckon.
Yeah, I actually have to agree. I can hear the logic in it, but it's just in the sense of get all your guns, fire it. And he's probably one of the few of our players that have played regularly. But yeah, I got to agree with the boys on that one. I don't really see him being risked. Not for a cup game. Gusto is awful, says Andy. However, I'm not up to speed with your squad fitness. Yeah, neither are we. That's why we're trying to catch up.
Excuse me, Gusto's awful. I don't think so. I think Gusto is brilliant when he's on form.
Yeah, he's a good attacking right back. Defensively, he needs to learn his trade, bro. He's only 20.
No, 100%. He's only 20.
I think he's brilliant defensively.
Exactly.
He's pocketed some of the. You're talking about Gusto, right?
Yeah, some of Gusto.
Yeah, Gusto's pocketed some of the best wingers this season.
Wingers or wing backs?
Wingers.
Well, don't forget he's supposed to be playing right back. So the fact that you said winger.
Yeah, he has pocketed some of the best wingers.
Pocketed. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, pocketed. All right. Yeah, he did do well against Martinelli against Arsenal. I will say.
Yeah, and he also pocketed Mitoma in pre-season as well.
Well, doing it in pre-season don't count, bro. You got to do it in the big time.
Didn't he do it in the Carabao Cup earlier?
He's still going up against Mitoma.
I tell you what, didn't Gusto play against Newcastle when we beat them at home?
He didn't play. He didn't play, bro.
Who was that right back? Was that Diassi again then?
Yeah. It was Diassi. It was Diassi, bro.
Yeah, he's good with the ball. Doesn't matter if he's questionable defensively at centre. Play him CDM if that's your looking for. Point Andy, but as I said, it depends what Poch decides. Chelsea need to beat Liverpool somehow, even though past recent records have been draws. That's quite true, but
we're not doing you a favour, Miss Molina. We're not doing no Arsenal a favour, bro. Let's make that clear. Let's make that clear.
No. It's a point of conversation, mate. Like, I'm not being funny. What she said is true. If we're gonna expect to progress, we need to find a way to beat them. She's in definition of terms and point. She's got a point. She got a fact. That's it. You know what I mean? What else can we do other than just draw or lose? Arsene Wenger in his first 8 years manager was better than Klopp. No, that's not true. Because at the end of the day, they played in two different eras of football, and I'm not.
Let me ask you a lot of questions, yeah. According to the final that we got coming up, yeah. Don't you think it's a good idea that Poch puts down some notes? We're coming to the final. Don't you think he puts down notes for this game?
Well, to be honest,
so we can target them for the final properly.
Well, the thing is, Poch's record against Liverpool isn't that bad. Just like his record against City isn't that bad. Because I'm not being funny. If you remember with Spurs and Liverpool in the Champions League final, they only beat them by 1 goal.
Yeah, I know.
It was only just. It wasn't like they blitzed them. So when it comes to bigger teams that like to play high pressing football, like sometimes City and Liverpool both do, you know what I mean? He's not a slouch. You know what I mean? That's because I'm not being funny. He does know what he's doing. It's just sometimes the player selection is what he knocks me a bit on. Once Gusto goes past the halfway line, he gets swapped in transition. He's slow to react. That's why I said about he gets exposed defensively sometimes. I understand what Andy's saying about when it comes to track it, but that's just model fullbacks for you, man. All of them gun forward. They're always gonna that's why Trent gets ripped. And
even Chilwell, but on the left back side, he has trouble falling back.
That's true. That's why I preferred because I'm not being funny, right? Andy mentioned it a little while ago. Who here would play a 3 at the back system instead of a 4 back 4?
It's crazy you mentioned that. Like I was meeting up with a friend yesterday and playing FIFA, and he actually had a back 3 system. I was like, "What? This is a crazy formation to see Chelsea in." But looking at it, he had a 3-4-2-1. And it kind of made sense, but also dependent on everyone being healthy. Right now, I don't think with these players who are fit right now.
I was going to say, as much as I like a back 3, I don't think, not unless you played it Diassi, Thiago Silva, and Badiashile, but then you got the problem of who do you play right and left. You could probably play Chilwell left, but who do you play right? Not unless you put Colwell maybe as the 3rd centre back and put Diassi on the right back position. But that's more or less 4 right?
I've been saying since
sitting in the back. Sorry, go on.
We bought Mudryk last year that he should just play wing back.
Excuse me, if Mudryk got wing back, no way, hell to the no.
Yeah, but hang on. Let me ask. Why do you think we should play him at wing back?
No, I'm talking about if we've got all these injuries now at fullback. We got all these injuries now. Stuff. You're talking now about switching to a back. You're talking about switching to a back 3, and we don't have fullbacks. Mudryk would have to play wing back.
Hang on, but isn't Chilwell fit again? I know he's ready to play again because I know he didn't.
But that's only one side. We don't have a right back, arguably.
That's why I said put Diassi there.
But I don't want Disasi playing wing back.
Prime, do you remember Pulisic playing wing back, my bro?
Oh.
Do you remember?
Sterling did it too.
Yeah, do you remember? You're doing you're asking for that again, bro. You're asking for that again.
We have no right back. You guys are talking about playing a back 3. I don't want to play a 200-pound.
It's theoretical. It's theoretical.
Yeah, it's not really gonna happen. But if Gusto and Chilwell were healthy tomorrow, like set to start, would you do a back 3? Hypothetically,
if Gusto was fit, I wouldn't really risk him in this game. To be fair,
right?
If he plays, either start him and give him 60 minutes, or bring him on with 25 to go. I wouldn't really want to risk him in this game because even say we win and he gets injured again, what's the point? Mm-hmm. We forced back so many players from injury just for them to get injured again over the years that I don't want to take risks. So just keep him on the bench. Don't risk him.
Hang on, look, there you go.
Yeah, because it's true. It is a league game.
Yeah, well, Sterling could do a job at right back if the 2 holding midfielders do their job defensively properly. I do hear you what Andy's saying, but in terms of he could be put there because of his pace. But I'm not being funny. Certain people, I think, on the wings would eat him for strength. To be honest.
Wolf. We tried that under Tuchel, bro. I'm done seeing attackers playing out of position, bro. Nah, man.
But why? But did you not say play the Sassy at wing back?
No, that was me. I said that. I said that playing at right back. I said
no, yeah, but you're talking back in a back 4. I thought we were talking about a back 3.
No, back 5. No, back 5. Because what I said was Chilwell on the left, the 3 centre backs being Thiago Silva, Levi Colwell, and Badiashile. Then put Diassi at right back in the right back position.
If we're going a back 5, I'd rather play Mood. Mudryk at right wing back. I'll be so real.
All right,
Just tell him
fair
to
enough.
like bomb forward, and that way he wouldn't have to track back as much, and then you'd have the Sassy at right centre back doing his defensive work. Like, but again, we're not switching to a back three anyway, so this conversation is kind of like.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a lot of question. Yeah, what about inverted? Play
No.
Gusto as an inverted right back.
No.
No, man. We
Well,
can't.
why-
We can't.
Whoa! He's that Wolf. He's that.
Well,
He's that.
I didn't say
Tyrone.
nothing. Is that Tyrone?
Tyrone.
That might have been
Might
Tyrone.
have been
going,
Tyrone.
no.
Tyrone. I've been hearing like little like yes, no.
Oh, there
Why
he is.
not?
He's
Yeah,
muted.
he's back. He's
There
back.
he is.
Bro,
Wait. Tyrone,
no,
wait.
I think it would work, bro. I think it
He's
would
alive.
work, bro.
Jesus Christ, he's alive. Hey, Tyrone, you've been with us this whole time, yeah? Right, go on. Wait. Hang on. I'm glad you're finally talking. Like, you like to analyze and get deep into statistics. Would you play a 5 at the back system, like how we were talking about, or would you stick with the back 4?
Sorry?
Would you stick with 4 at the back or go to 5 like we were just talking about? What would you do? Like we can finally talk to you.
Like, I mean, I think I don't know if it was. I think I was on a show before with you in the past. I think the last show I was on. I said that I think a back 3 suits the players that we have more than
but fit. The ones that we got fit. I know with all these players we've got, I understand what we had that conversation before about our full squad is built as a 3 at the back system, but with the players we've got fit now. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Well, what about Caicedo as right wing back instead of Gusto?
We don't have the players.
No, we don't. I don't think we have the players either. But I'd like to see a back 5, sorry, but we're going to end up doing what Pep does. We're going to end up playing 4 centre backs across the line. It's going to be like,
no, because I want to see attacking football, bro. I don't want to see no defensive football. Like, even asking for defensive football to come back again, bro. Nah, man.
No. I'm not asking for defensive football because I'm not being funny. One thing about it is, like, we look more solid when we've got those positions reinforced. Because one thing about it is we don't, over the last particularly 4 or 5 years, we've always done our wide plays from the wing backs or the full backs, not necessarily the wingers we have on the pitch. Because, like, I think it was Latimer's.
What I want to see, the way we played in preseason, that's what I want to see in the Premier League. But you know, you all know that the preseason with that's so totally different to Premier League football. It's not going to be exactly the same, fam. But the way we played in preseason was quality, bro.
Yeah, see, I was saying the same thing.
Yeah, about Caicedo at right back.
Yeah, because if we were to do that inverted bullshit, then yeah, we can do that with Caicedo, not Gusto.
But
I say we do it with Gusto and Chilwell. Inverted, bro.
Gusto's not fit though.
He might. Let's say it's a maybe. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, come on. Even if it's a maybe, there's a good chance Diassi will play, man. We all know that.
There's some point of risking injury. Even though I'm someone that you play to win the game, any type of play mentality. We're gonna risk injuries for a league that we're realistically. Come on. We're not going to win. So what are we risking? We're going to still be mid-table end of the day if everything falls through. But yeah, I mean, so that what deals. Remember what you were saying earlier that walk in the park thing. If we do it just to save the player's health, I won't be surprised. But I don't want to be embarrassed neither. Like, I mean, even if it's like a 1-0, 2-0, whatever, that's fine. But if it's like 5.
Well, we'll see. But we'll finish the starting 11. So, because we had obviously Diassi. So we got Petrovic in goal because it's probably going to be a 4 at the back system anyway. So who are we slapping at right back? Diassi at the moment because he's the only one fit.
Mm-hmm.
So do we all agree that Colwell's the pairing for Thiago Silva at the back?
Yep, I agree.
God no.
Wait. I want to ask why. Why is everyone not hated on Colwell?
No, I prefer Badiashile.
I should play less center back,
man. Colwell's quality, bro. I invest my stocks in Colwell, bro. Colwell's proper.
Yeah, but he's young. He
Colwell
needs
is
to
not.
learn.
Colwell is proper mistakeable.
Nah, bro. I think Colwell. Let's be real, yeah. Listen, he's still young. Remember that he's 20 years old. Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
he's 20 years old, still learning, bro. How old is Badashili?
25, 24.
Yeah. So at that age, you're meant to be
Oh no,
playing.
sorry, Banish was 22. Sorry, or 21. Sorry, my bad. What am I talking about? He's
Yeah,
21.
he's older than Colwell, bro. You're telling me like Colwell's still learning, bro. And Colwell,
22.
imagine with Colwell, this is his first season at Chelsea, bro. Remember that, bro.
That's no excuse.
So,
That's no
so
excuse.
wait. Regardless about who thinks what's excuses, that's not answering the question of at the fit players we've got, who do we stick to? Because I'm not being funny. If he's fit, I think Badashil should go next to him.
No, I know why you not judge Colwell, yeah. In a
No,
certain
I'm not
way,
judging him. No, I'm not judging him.
No. Listen. I know why you not judging him in a certain way, yeah. Because he played as a left back, yeah. That's where you judge Colwell, bro.
No.
Centre back.
It's not about that. It's not about that because you're talking about him playing as left back. But if you look at the way that he plays, even when he's playing as a left back, he comes centrally. So even then, it's not a case of him playing as a left back.
Yeah, but T.Y.,
you
haven't seen him properly as a centre back, bro. When's the last time you saw him? When's the last time?
He literally played in that position recently when Chua was playing.
Was it Burrow or Villa that he played?
Yeah, and what did he do? What did he do wrong at that game?
He's horrible. He's poor when it comes down to 1v1s. It's obvious.
Yes, he is. 1-on-1, he is a bit poor.
I've
That's
seen
not even acceptable.
Badashili get run out on.
No, Badashile is not bad at 1v1s. He made.
Are you sure about that?
He's made mistakes though. He has made mistakes.
He's made mistakes, but he's not bad at 1v1s. I'll give you that. Badashile has made mistakes. I'm not saying Badashile has not made any mistakes, but in terms of who's better at 1v1s, Badashile is better.
The only reason why I would go Badashile is because he's stronger and faster.
Yeah,
That's the
and he
only
has
reason
better
why I would go.
distribution.
And the thing is, that's like I said, with Diaz.
No way does he have better distribution. Colwell's passing is way better than
no. As a centre back, bruv. As a centre back, I'm not worried about your distribution. You're playing away at Liverpool, bruv. Keep your fucking defense tight. I don't give a shit about your distribution if you're playing centre back, bro. Because I'm not being funny. That should come from your midfield. I respect the fact that against the littler teams, when we have more of the ball, like we should when we had against Middlesbrough, he would be in an asset.
You man don't rate Colwell's passing, bro. That's what
I rate
Rating.
Still. I rate him, but I just don't think the situation suits him. Isn't that fair to say? Isn't that fair? Isn't that fair to say? Like now.
Yeah. I know. 100% agree, man. I can see where you lot are coming from. Bro.
Or stick him at left back.
Bro, let's be real, yeah. When he's playing at centre back, yeah, he's a different breed of player. You can see what he does when he plays as a centre back, yeah. Left back, he's not the same. He's not the same.
Let's agree to disagree.
That's not his position, bro. That's not his position, bro.
We'll just put it for the minute / Thiago Silva next to Levy Colwell / Badashil because me and TT would go for Badashil. I'm not sure what the other boys are thinking. I'll ask JP now. Who would you start, bro? Would you start Badashil or would you start Colwell?
If it's next to Silva, I'd rather trust Colwell. I think they have a better pairing, but between the two, who's the better one?
Wait. Let me finish.
Well, between the two individually, Benoit is a better left center back. But right now, who I trust next to Silva is Colwell.
Fair enough. Latimus?
Yeah, what's the question?
Who would you rather start partner Thiago Silva with, Colwell or Badashil?
Badashil, he's a superior centre back. Vastly superior.
Way.
Oh,
that is Latimus, my friend.
Listen, Colwell, like, I don't know. He's supposed to be this talented young centre back, and like the guy's like, it's good, but he's still young and learning. And this thing where we have to force him in, that he's not better than the Sassy this season.
You sure about that?
He hasn't been. The Sassy's been playing at fullback this season as well.
No, I prime.
Can I finish? Don't interrupt me. Can I finish? The Sassy's having to play at fullback as well this season. No one's speaking about him. He's still putting in good performances. At times he's been shaky, fine, but he's still putting better performances at fullback than Colwell has.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I don't blame all of Colwell's bad performances per se on him, because I think Poch should be coaching him a lot better. I look at that second leg against Middlesbrough and the way we played and the way Chilwell played in particular, where he was drifting in midfield. And I was thinking, why couldn't you coach Colwell to do that? I look at the way the Sassy was flying and bombing forward. Sassy, who's like 200 pounds, guy's heavy, and he was just bombing forward with ease
That's not
at
Colwell's
right back
game,
against Middlesbrough. And I was thinking, why couldn't you? Yeah, but like, why can't you coach Colwell? So that's my thing. Of as much as Colwell has been very poor this season at fullback, people can say that's not his position. Fine, but Poch should be coaching him a lot better. But even in saying all of that, though, the Sassy, he's not a fullback. The guy is much heavier than Colwell, and yet he's looked a lot better at fullback than Colwell has. The Sassy's just a better, the Sassy's better than Colwell, whether it's at fullback or it's at centre back. So
the Sassy's 25.
For me against, I know he's older, but he's still better.
Big up the long-haired one in the building.
Yeah, for me, like, I don't know. Like, Silva, I guess, has to play, but like, I don't know. You could arguably say maybe play the Sassy and Badiashile, but it's Liverpool and it's a big game, and Silva would have to play. But either way, for me doesn't start. My back four is Sassy, Silva, Badiashile, and Chilwell at left back.
Well, you asked what I think Chilwell's going to play. I think Chilwell will play that game. So yeah, I'd say yeah. So yeah, we'll stick with that. Midfield's obviously got to be Enzo, Caicedo, and Connor in it as a three, because they're all fit as far as I know.
Connor, yes and no, because let's be real, yeah, playing Caicedo and Enzo in the pivot would be better than playing Gallagher. I don't think Gallagher.
No, play him in front of them. Play Gallagher.
Yeah. But with Gallagher in that midfield, I'm looking at Liverpool's midfield. How are we gonna press them? And Gallagher being in that midfield, sometimes I'm worried that he might get pressed out of in that midfield, bro.
Well, if Lavia is fit, do you reckon we should play him?
Lavia is not going to be fit, bro.
Well, it's the bet. Then you just go with what you got, bro. And I'm not being funny right now. I'd still say Conor Gallagher's been one of our best midfielders this year. It's just for consistency, really. At least you know what you're going to get with him. Enzo's one of those guys where as long as the team play well, he will play well, because obviously he's spraying and his distribution. You know, we could make that guy look so much better if we'd finished our dinner. I feel sorry for Enzo.
Do you know what the problem is? Do you know what the problem is, Wolf? Yeah, the problem that we don't have proper wingers, bro. I don't rate our wingers, bro. If we had proper wingers, bro, in this team, bro, we'd be cooking even better, bro.
Most of them are inside forwards, yeah, right. Mudryk, Mudryk, Sterling, they're all inside forwards. So I hear where you're going with that. No one hugs the touchline. That's why sometimes, actually, I don't mind it when Cole Palmer plays on the right, because he goes on the outside. He goes on the outside sometimes.
Palmer's different from Mudryk and Mudryk, bro, and Sterling, bro.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I will agree with that, but that still doesn't answer the question of who's going to, because obviously we're going to play a 3, because obviously Poch likes to play the 4-3-3. So, but me personally, regardless of, I can't see Poch looking past Connor if he's fit, Enzo if he's fit, Cancelo, because of experience, how it was when we played him at the Bridge, when we drew 0-0 with him. Was it what? It was 0-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, so, then it's 1-1. 1-1. No, it's 1-1. Yeah, it was 1-1, wasn't it?
Well, either way, it was a draw. I swear it was 0-0.
No, it's 2-2. It was 2-2, bro. It was 2-2. Because I remember the second goal they scored, bro.
Well, the thing is, hang on, Andy, the thing is, he's not a winger. If you're referring to Mudryk, he's not a winger. He's an inside forward, because he cuts in to try and across the box to try and score. Kind of like how Jackson plays, actually. But like,
don't you think Jackson can play on a wing?
I can, but I prefer him on the right, not the left.
Yeah.
Because he's got no left foot. And that's the one thing about Jackson. He hasn't really got a left foot, because he doesn't finish off his left often. You know, don't get me wrong, he uses it, but it's just like you can tell he's not that confident with it.
Don't you think his link-up play is good, though, with Jackson? Don't you think his link-up play is good?
Well, to be honest, like you were saying earlier, I think the best thing when it comes to a Jackson is when Nkunku plays. And you refer to our pre-season. look how much Jackson looked better when playing with Nkuku. But
Yeah,
we've
but
never
you don't
really
know how
seen that.
Nkuku's come back with this injury. That's what I'm certain of. If Nkuku comes back with this injury and there's no link up play, that's a problem, bro.
True. But at the minute, we can only roll with what we've got. So, but we all know Jackson ain't going to play, though. We all know that Jackson's not going to play. So, and I'm not being funny. This does look like a kind of game that Mudryk would start. Because, you know what I mean? It's still a cup game.
Bro, you know with Mudryk, yeah? I'll be real. He's good at finding space. No, he's good at in high line pressing. That's what I think that in against Liverpool, he will find spaces. And this is the thing. He likes spaces in high lines.
Keep talking, lads. I'm just going to quickly go to the toilet.
Wouldn't you say that Mudryk finds high spaces in high lines, JPT, bro?
He does, but he one thing for him is just like, again, he might be able to do that, but he doesn't have that IQ to be a real threat throughout a whole game.
Why is that? Why do you think that is?
He's still developing, man. I just don't think the system with Paja is gonna work for him. I mean, that's why, like, if we were to go to a back three and go to like a 3-4-2-1, I think it'll be good because then you put Jackson with Nkuku and Palmer. And I would prefer that front three than anything regarding Mudryk or even Sterling. Sterling I only rate because he can draw in penalties for us, man. Like, how many games have we?
Do you think
points from?
Do you think Poch trusts Madueke and Mudryk? Because I look at Poch and I don't think he trusts them.
I think he trusts Madueke more than he trusts Mudryk.
Yeah, but I look at if, for instance, if we played Palmer and the Sterling on the wing, that would be more useful because you know that with Madueke and Mudryk, we're not receiving anything out of the game out of Mudryk and Madueke. What are we receiving, bro? Because they're missing chances. They're missing chances and being in the wrong areas, bro.
But isn't that always been a problem with our front three, even before they came in?
Yes, but I would say that this is a young, experienced attacking. We've got young attackers, bro, and that's the problem. They're too their attitude, bro. I would say their attitudes they're not on point. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's their attitude, bro.
Yeah, I guess it could be to it, but I mean, when you don't have a leader, like a proper leader in the squad, like a captain.
Yeah,
which you're gonna
but
get.
But when we got players shouting at them, bro, that's another thing as well. The leadership, the lack of leadership in this team is been said. It's been known, bro. Yeah, and this is why I blame Madrid of the structure, bro. It's a structure more than the team of building chemistry. But then with Pochettino, right? Pochettino doesn't help himself by setting up in a certain way, bro. That's another thing as well, bro.
Yeah, I mean, either way. So, do you see Mudryk starting for this game? Because I think someone said that this is a game that he would thrive in.
That's what a lot of people have said because he knows how to get at high lines and high pressing.
Yeah, but even was he doing anything? I'm trying to remember if he did what he did in. I mean, he got a goal at the end, I think, in the game versus Spurs when they were down in 9.
Yeah, he did.
I think he got a leg. He did get a goal that game
because Madueke started the last game, so Mudryk will start this game.
No, when it's done.
So
right.
is Trent playing? Was he injured?
He's back now, apparently.
Back now, okay.
For what I hear, he's back now.
So I didn't even know he was injured when I found out.
Are we any closer to establishing our front three, gentlemen?
I don't even know what we're talking about. I just jumped in because I had to run around like crazy. Was it the whole conversation about who's going to be in the front three?
Oh, we're still trying to work out the 11, aren't we?
Where did we leave off at? Who's in the midfield? Enzo, Caicedo, and
Connor. Yeah, because obviously if they're fit, I think that's the three that Poch will pick.
And we're not saying Palmer, Broja, Sterling.
What's Liverpool's midfield again? Remind me what they've been
McAllister. Who else?
Yeah, because last time,
Soboslai,
they played us, they played McAllister in a DM. They played McAllister in a DM, and Enzo had a good game against in that game as well.
Yeah, but they didn't have Wataru Endo in that game.
Yeah, but
Who is-
Endo's he's gone to
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. But I'm saying, like, yeah, it's the thing with that. Is Soboslai back healthy, or is he still out?
Apparently he's back. Apparently Szoboszlai is back from what I hear.
That's gonna be a crazy one. Shit, I mean, that's the one player I think right now we have to worry about. Let me see. I mean, so wait. Were we gonna go with the point with who's in the midfield?
So I just got a text from Tony Claude TV. Big up, Tony. Hope you're
Big
well.
up Tony. Big up Tony, bro.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, he's just quickly texted me about things he wants to do next week. But yeah. So what? The front three: Sterling, Broja, and Palmer. Then.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. But who else? Who was in the debate? Who was saying who should go in?
No.
I think the front three we I think the front thing will be. What am I trying to say? I think the front thing will be Sterling.
I don't know, bro. What are you trying to say?
Okay. I think the front three will be Sterling, Palmer, and Nkuku. Or not Nkuku, Mudryk.
Well, yeah. I was about to say actually, maybe Mudryk might start ahead of Sterling. So but yeah, can we all agree on that? Broja, Mudryk, and
No, I don't agree on that. I think Broja's going to be sold.
But is tomorrow the
Yeah,
last?
I think he's not going to be in the squad because he's going to be sold. That's what I think is going to happen.
But tonight is already the last day of
That
January.
won't happen.
Wednesday.
That won't happen because then we won't have a striker in the squad.
You sure about that? Are you sure about that, Prime?
We won't have a striker in the squad.
From what I hear, Broja's going. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
It would be a crazy move because it just timing wise, it wouldn't make any sense unless they have something lined up to come right now, not summertime.
I think it would be Nkuku, Sterling, and Palmer up top.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I said about maybe because I don't think is Nkuku fit.
Yeah, he's fit, bro. He's ready, bro. He's in training today, bro.
All right. If he all right, well, yeah, maybe. All right, yeah, fair enough. If that's the case, then I want to see maybe Sterling. No, sorry, Broja, Mudryk, and Nkuku maybe.
Bro,
Don't forget, bro, you can play on the right as well.
Nkuku, what? Nkuku, what, bro? You're gonna play Broja on the right? No,
I said he can. He can.
No. I don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see that.
All right, fair enough. Hang on, Andy says Sterling, Broja, Palmer. Well, I don't know. For me, let me put this sort of question to the panel. If Nkuku's fit, does he play?
Yes.
No.
I think
No.
he does, bro. He does, bro.
I wouldn't risk it. Would you risk it?
No.
Right, hang on.
The same way you were saying Gusto might be safe for later. How is Nkuku not going to be safe for later?
No, that was about Jackson. That's what I said about Jackson.
Oh, but I remember someone saying for Gusto.
No, I said that about Gusto. There's no point playing Nkuku in this game. No.
All right.
So what are we saying then?
Wait. Deals. Why would you play Nkuku? Let me ask you. Why would you?
Because the high press, bro. I think we can get into the lines of high press of Liverpool's high press.
Thanks, Andy.
Okay. No problem.
No. I still think that's wrong. The guy, like, he's just come back from it. That's assuming he's actually even fit enough to, like, play or anything. No, we're going to rush him back just for him to get injured again. And then people will be complaining. No, don't play.
No. We don't know because at the end of the day, it's up to us. I'm just asking everyone their opinions and why they think their opinions. That's all. Ultimately, it's none of our choices. Ultimately, right, whether we agree with what Pochi doesn't or don't, he's the manager and he'll decide. But everyone's got an opinion and everyone should be able to voice it. That's all. That's all it is. It's a big debate amongst Chelsea fans. You know what I mean? Like, we hear both sides of the story. You know what I mean? It is just a discussion at the end of the day. There's no reason why you can't hear both sides of the coin. So, you know what I mean? Yes, I agree with what Ladamus is saying. If you're smart, don't risk him. It's a cup game. But I also understand what, you know what I mean? Like, Jules is saying, if he was a fit in Cuckoo, a ready to go in Cuckoo, one that was playing regularly, yes, this would definitely be one of those games you play again because he would find joy trying to find space in between the lines and stuff. So, yeah, I hear both sides of the story. But ultimately, Poch decides. So, yeah, but I'm not being funny. I think this is probably the most likely. Like the Sterling, Broja, Palmer thing. Consider all things considered. Like, and I'm not being funny. If I was Poch and I just had Nkuku, Gusto, and them not come back, I wouldn't risk it either. It is a league game. It is a league game, but it's not a league game we're expected to fare well.
Wolf, what about Palmer and Sterling? Yeah,
Mm.
changing around a bit, so we can change them around in play Sterling. No, Palmer as a false nine.
Yeah, just play them swap. Let them swap around.
Just swapping them around a little bit. What do you think about that?
Well, even with all three of them, you could do that, right? Even with Sterling, Broja, and Palmer, you could do that.
No.
I'm
I don't want to see that, bro.
I know that because of Broja, but what I'm saying is, right, realistically, against Liverpool, you're going to want someone who's spearheading everything. So I hear what you're saying about the interchanging of the front three, but I would normally, but if I was going to do it how this is done, I'd have Sterling and Palmer swapping every now and then to keep, if they were man marked, you know what I mean, like keep everyone swapping. Because I'm not being funny. That's one thing about it that I liked about when we had Hazard, Oscar, Mata, and all them lot. All of a sudden, Oscar could probably drift into the left. You know, Mata could go out to the right, and Hazard will pop through the center. Then all of a sudden, there'd be another way round. You know.
Let me ask you a little question. Yeah, do you think Casado's a main DM? Do you think he's a DM, or do you think he's more box to box? What do you think?
He's more a Metzela, isn't he? He's a guy that likes to stick to one side of the pitch and like keep in the middle space. He's more of a half visit. You need someone to partner him, like a ball winning midfielder, right? Or at least another guy that thinks on the same way, like he had with Danny Drinkwater.
Are you telling me he's not like Kante then? Because
no, bro, he ain't nothing like Kante.
I think he can be like that though.
Yeah, I know, but then you're trying to make Moises Caicedo and N'Golo Conte. There's no point because Moises Caicedo is not N'Golo Conte. He
done that role box to box.
He done that role at Brighton. He played on DM at Brighton.
Yeah, no,
he
but
didn't play long. He did not play long DM at Brighton.
Yeah, he had.
Yes, he did.
He had Danny Drinkwater. He had Danny Drinkwater there to help him.
No. When he played against Liverpool last season, yeah, he actually played low DM, bro. 1,000%.
He didn't play lone DM. He played in a double pivot with McAllister.
No, he's saying in one game he played against Liverpool as a.
Okay, but I don't like. Wait. One game doesn't mean anything. I'm going off what.
Wait. But what was the score of that game? No deals. What was the score? Liverpool. What did Liverpool?
Brighton smashed them, bro. Brighton smashed them.
Yeah, well, I don't listen. I don't care. I don't care about one game. He's been playing in a double. At Brighton, he was playing in a double pivot with McAllister.
Well,
that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Even if it's true, right? In this particular game, we're not Brighton, and this is definitely not last season. And right now, Liverpool have amped it up compared to what they did last season. So I would definitely go with a double pivot. Definitely, just to protect ourselves. Because I'm not being funny. We play with a guy who's a deep line playmaker, and with a guy who is not a Kante clone, but is still young. That's the problem. Every one of these guys are young. Regardless of how talented they are, every single one of them are young. That's the problem. So there's always going to be a situation where they're going to get caught out. This is, man.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was there earlier in the season, wasn't there games where it was a midfield three of Enzo, Palmer, or Enzo, Caicedo, and Gallagher? And when it was a double pivot with Gallagher with Caicedo, was it when he would be leaving him alone? Didn't he struggle in the midfield when he was just him? Granted, not the best backline to for support, but when he's left alone, he can't do it. So right now, maybe if we had a full fit 11, maybe we can be alone. But I wouldn't risk it for him.
Yeah,
double pivot
I agree with that as well.
Alone on an island.
He can't do it on his own.
It's opinions. Right now, I've definitely got a bow to JP's logic with the fact of that so many of our players have got mistakes in them. Why would you risk it? You know,
even Silva's made so many mistakes, like in recently too. Mostly, but I don't know what it is. He needs to get a new boost, but he's been slipping a lot.
Dude, the guy's 40, bro.
He's 40, but man, get better shoes. Tell me.
No. Sometimes Poch's tactics don't help him.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes Poch's tactics don't help. But the thing is, Poch is learning as well the players he's got. Because I'm not being funny. That's the thing as a manager. If you're dealing with a lot of kids, you got to work out what these guys are good and good enough. And because it's not like Poch has been with them 2 seasons and he knows them inside out. You know what I mean? He's been learning on the go, bruv. And that's the thing. And I'm not being funny, considering we're still in the Premier League. If we can get a couple of wins together, we're still right up there in the mix, you know. So it's not all that bad, and we are in a cup final. So, because someone said to me earlier on today, like, "Oh, do you think it's time that Poch left?" And I'm like, "What do you mean time that Poch left? He's in a cup final, bro." You know what I mean? Like, we're
people
not
still
down...
want him out though. People still want him out.
Yeah,
You know why that is though? Do you know why that is though?
Go on.
Because people think that because he's from Tottenham, that's why people want him out. Because he's a Spursy man. That's why, bro.
Yeah, but you wouldn't necessarily say then when we're competing against AC Milan. I hear the Spurs links, but no offense, I'm not being disrespectful. Sometimes you just got to put your douchebag aside because I'm not being funny. By that logic, we would have never signed Ashley Cole.
I can't lie though, Wolf. Yeah, the atmosphere at the bridge, bro, is changed, bro. It's changed, my bro. I can't lie, it's changed.
Look, I'm not being disrespectful. I love my club a lot, but compared to how the atmosphere used to be, it's a bit.
Yeah.
Where did Latimus go? Or Latimus has popped out?
Maybe he's gonna join back. I don't know. But yeah, he just disappeared.
All right, well, give him a minute. He might come back.
But I even fucking see it on TV. Like, because granted, I can't ever fucking go to the bridge, at least not right now, until money's better. But maybe it's just I'm also remembering from nostalgia, but it sounded much more live due to like the TV. Now it's just.
Do you think it's because?
Do you think it's because
JPT? Do you think it's because of that the matches that we've had recently? Do you think it's because of that, or do you think it's because the change of ownership and stuff? What do you think?
The change of ownership, the also the manner how it was done, the sacking of Tuchel. I mean, it's just a lot of things that would bring any club down, like a lot like that. You're losing your Champions League winning manager. Your game, you see that the board is sinking money first. You know, pure profit, buying young players, making the wrong decisions, assigning managers after Tuchel with Potter and then Lampard, looking like they're not going to change their structure anytime soon. So I get it, but you know, it's not over. Like how Wolf was saying, give time to Poch already out. He hasn't even finished 1 year yet. It's not to the extent where like if this was Potter, because Potter he got moved when March, February,
and he never got close to a cup final.
Not even
remotely near one.
Wait, yeah, no, that was too cool.
Do you think another thing as well? Yeah, it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge Pochettino with all these young players. It is. Well, it is. We got to judge him on. You got to judge him over amount of time. 100%.
Or he hasn't even been with the full squad yet. Like his healthy, or his best 11 all healthy together. He hasn't seen that yet. He's getting a little bit more, and then when he gets a little bit more like the whole story or puzzle together, another injury or two. Exactly. Or just gonna be another youth part, like how people were so adamant for what's his name, Lewis Hall, to stay because Calvin boy, he was playing good. If he just
ask you a question, yeah.
No, but it's
see our recent games. Yeah, do you think this team's building communication in the team? Do you think they're building communication together?
I think everything's slowly improving. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in the cup final.
100%, 100%.
Because, like I said, like JP just used the logic of what happened with Potter last season. Potter wasn't even close to this, and I'm not being funny, right? We've competed against when we've played against. Oh, here we go. He's back. He must have had internet issues. Big up, Latimus. We've competed with Liverpool we've competed with Arsenal, we've competed with City. When we played them, we've competed with them. We haven't been smashed by any of them. So I'm only got. Did we do the same thing with Potter last season when we
No, we
played
didn't. No,
Did
no,
we
no,
do
we
the same
didn't.
thing play against Man City? So, you know what I mean? Like regression, like is one thing, but I'm not being funny. Like JP said, when you've got half a picture to put together in a jigsaw puzzle, and because you've got a dangle with injuries so many times, you know what I mean? You don't even know what the picture is you're putting together yet. And that could vastly change because at the beginning of the season, Sanchez was in that jigsaw puzzle at one point. Now it's Petrovic. So it's just one of those ones where, and it would have been Reece James a couple of weeks ago, but now he's got to get surgery and he's out for another 4 months. So it's kind of like, yeah, all right. What am I actually dealing with here? Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm surprised, actually. We didn't try to buy another, maybe a right back.
Let me ask you a little question, yeah? Are you not surprised that the way that we haven't bought nobody in this window? Because I'm not surprised. I feel like this is down to FFP. The reason why we're not buying, bro.
You know what? That's what I was just about to get onto. I was going to ask everybody about the Liverpool result, and because we've been going nearly 2 hours. But what? I'll get a scores from everybody, and then I'll go on to the FFP thing. That's the other thing I wanted to quickly bring up. So let me just quickly ask Ladimus, what do you think the score is going to be, bro?
I'd say 1-1.
1-1, yeah. All right. My man
Are we
Saucy.
gonna be? Oh, are we gonna be streaming for much longer?
No, not that much.
No.
It's late as fuck for you guys.
Yeah. Because literally, that's why I said I want to round it up.
Okay,
That's
my
why-
bad. Sorry.
That's all right. Like, if you want to stay longer, like you can always, because I'm doing a watch along for hopefully for Chelsea on Wednesday night. Because obviously we're playing Liverpool, so if you guys want to jump on that as well, keeping the Chelsea content flowing.
I'll try to join, bro. I'll try to join, my bro.
All right. Well, the invitation is there for all, even Tyrone if he's not asleep by now. But yeah. So right, you reckon 1-1, yeah, Lanimus? JP?
I will say the same thing. We'll just keep it 1-1. It's kind of hard to predict the win with this one.
Fair enough. Tyrone, if you're awake. Maybe see if the mute button flicks. There he is.
2.
What, 0 to Liverpool or 2-0 to us?
To us, of
It's
course.
just-
I
oh,
never
there's-
predicted.
He said 2-0 to us, yeah?
Well,
2. Wow. That
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know
Well,
what you're bunning over there, but please share it. Man said 2-0 to Chelsea, yeah? At
it's in the
Anfield.
source.
Wow. Yeah. That's a mad one. Dills. Well, go on, talk to me, bro. After 2-0, bro, talk to me.
Hey, I got us winning 2-1. I reckon we will score 2 goals.
All right, 2-1.
I reckon Palmer will score, and I reckon I'm a reckon Sterling will score on this one still.
All right, bro. I'll tell you right now, bro. I'm DMing Tyrone, but I don't know who he's picking up off, bro. That guy's some potent shit.
No, he's gonna send you a selfie. He's like, this is my guy.
Yeah, man. 2-0 to Chelsea, bro. That's why I fall asleep at streams. I have to say, yeah, I'm kind of looking a bit negative on this one because of what happened with Klopp and the announcement. I think they'll beat us 2-1 or maybe even 3-2. Andy,
No,
but
man, you didn't even give me the chance to explain why I said that. You
can explain it. Wait. You can explain. I never said you couldn't explain, Mr. Mute Man. Don't try to step into me when you spent most of this stream on mute. Don't try that.
He's puffing right now.
You know what I mean? Like he's hitting that bong, bruv. Hits from the bong. Go on. 2-0. Go on. 2-0. Explain.
That is why I think we will win 2-0 because
based on the club's
announcement, based on the fact that Klopp was saying to the fans that give Chelsea a hard time. That is one of the reasons because the players are gonna be wanting to get the job done, and I think that will leave them exposed because of that factor. That gives me the confidence confidence that we'll be able to get
All right.
a win and win comfortably because, yeah.
Right, so you're basically saying because obviously because Liverpool are a bit overzealous, you reckon they'll leave gaps at the back? Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan says if Chelsea beat us, I'm not coming back on YouTube. Look, Jordan, man, I know it says LFC on the side, and I know it's till you die.
Bye
But
bye.
bro, look,
Bye bye.
no, oh, shut
Bye.
up, Tyrant. Go back on mute, man. Don't start, man. Like Loud Jordan, man. He's a good guy, man. I'll defend him, bro. If he's on my channel, he's all right, man. Coughing out of optimism, is he? It might be optimism. I don't know if that's what his bud's called. If it's like fateful optimism or something like that. I don't know.
Hey, Wolf, I've got some Liverpool fans that might want to come on the preview for the final.
Yeah, man. Bro, the more the merrier, man. I'm going to get Anfield Rods to come on. I'm going to ask another Liverpool friend of mine if he wants to come on as well. A personal friend of mine.
Yeah, but Wolf, I'm not really cool with Rod still. I can't lie. I got kind of passive with Rod still. I'll be real.
Shit.
Oh, Lau Rods, man. He's safe, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, me and him have got a kind of passive going on still. But that's to do with Dan as well. Dan's involved in that situation still.
Oh, Lau Dan, bro.
Fucking Dan.
I don't. No. I'm not gonna say fuck anybody, yeah. But I'm not
saying fuck. I'm saying like goddamn it, Dan.
in the YouTube community, man. Come on, bro. It's only for one match, and I'm not. And I'm not being funny. When it comes down to Anfield Rods, regardless if who else has got problems with him, he's always been nice to me. And when I met him through Naz, he was cool with look, man, I can't pick vendettas, bruv, that I've got no idea about or clue of. And I'm not being funny. It's funny you mentioned Chelsea, Dan, because I remember when we were playing Arsenal, the man tried calling Tony in the middle to burn him about what was happening. We were 2-0 up. Then all of a sudden, when it's 2-2, live on my stream, Tony's trying to call him back. So it's all bruv, go back. I swear on my granddad's grave, bruv. Go back and watch it. When we were up, he tries to phone him, it all gets peaked, and then Tony tries to phone him back. Enough said. I'm not, as I said, I'm not digging anyone out. But it's one of those ones, you're fucking up my show, guy. You know what I mean? Cut that shit out. But yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, it kind of like as soon as because I said that on the stream as well. As soon as he did that, I thought, oh my god, he's not been humble. As soon as he did that, I thought, yeah, well, they're gonna equalize. And what happened? 8 minutes later, they equalized. Yeah, thank you. What goes around comes around. That's why you never run your mouth when you sit there quietly. At the end of it, you go, yes, come on. But during the middle of it, you don't go, yam, 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 yam. Yeah, exactly, because football can flip.
You hear that? You hear that, TT? You hear that, TT?
It ain't over till it's over. Or in TT's case, it ain't over till he dabs it out. or dabs out the bog. Dan's a different guy off camera. Hey, bro, Dan will probably be the loveliest guy in the world. That's cool. I haven't got a problem. Like, everyone can be who they want. Yeah, everyone can be who they want to be. But in terms of I know who I know, Dan knows who he knows, and whatever else. And going back to the original subject, and I'm not going to bring up any more names. Look, hopefully everyone can jump on the stream because I can have 10 man on here. If we can get a nice fat Liverpool preview, where there's a couple of Liverpool man and there's a couple of us. Bless. I look forward to that. It's a final. Sounds like Wolfie is practicing foreplay and finish. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, shut your mouth, DJ. Shut your ruddy mouth. You stay out of this, mate. You're an Arsenal fan. But yeah, so okay. So let me just quickly run by the scores. Yeah. I know. Look, Andy. I know. I mean that as a good thing, mate. Yeah, I know that. Don't worry about it. There is no character assassination here. But so we've had 2-1. All right. That was Deals' call. We've had 2-0 from Tyrone and 1-1 from Ladamus and 1-1 from obviously JP. So and I said 2-1.
Wolf, you know what gives me confidence, bro? That high line that Liverpool plays, bro. We can get in that high line, bro. 1000%.
Fair enough. And we've got at high lines before, Tottenham being an example. But I don't think Spurs are going to melt down like Liverpool are going to melt down how Spurs did. But anyway, moving on, because I want to quickly have a quick 5 minutes about transfers and something was it Kieran mentioned up earlier on. Premier League
Sorry,
teams comprise.
guys. I've got another stream to get to.
Big up,
All
big
right.
up, big up, big up,
Hang
big
on.
up.
Right, well,
Big
in
up,
that
Prime,
case,
bro. Big up, big up.
big up. Just shout out your Instagram then quickly before you split.
Just follow me on socials. Ladbus Prime.
All right, bro. We're gonna go after
thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man.
I do Afcon watch along with Sarcasm City as well. But yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Like I say, if you're around for the watch along quickly on Wednesday, feel free to pop in, bro. All Chelsea fans are welcome here, bro. No problems. But yeah, Ladimus, thank you for your time, man. What a G.
Yeah, okay. No worries. Thank you, guys. Peace.
In a bit, brother. Stay safe. Now, all right, just to quickly touch on what Kieran's just said. 30 mil the whole January transfer window.
That is
Right.
wow.
Let's just say, right, is the FFP in full effect and now everyone is literally shitting themselves.
Yes, I believe so, because you know the Everton situation and not in the Forest situation. That's why I think people are worried about teams are worried that amount of spending. That's why I reckon that's is causing a problem.
Because do you think that okay? And on the FFP, let's be honest, right? Let's talk about us in terms of we've had a lot of charges brought against us because we are like City in that regard. Like there's always something going on with us. What do you think is going to happen with us?
I don't believe nothing's going to happen with us, bro. I believe that we're okay, but I think it matters on when we spend, because like again, if we go spend right now, yeah, and the maximum players that we have right now, I don't believe that them players will come in. I believe that there will be a problem straight away. But then look at the amount of players that we have. It matters on how many players you have, homegrown players as well.
Yeah, it does. And JP, why do you think we'll be cleared?
Oh no, I think it meant something else. Like if FFP would catch with us, I was like, when we just.
Oh yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, why do you think we'll be cleared though?
I thought we were because we were like under investigation shortly after what happened with Forest and
Well, as far as I know, it's
Everton.
still ongoing, isn't it?
I thought they announced it on that Monday because they're like, oh, Chelsea announced clear, like they didn't find.
Well, if you have, can you still at your laptop? Have a quick look.
All right, yeah, no problem.
If you don't mind, please. If you don't mind, please. Yeah, because as far as I know, because I'm not being funny, and the reason why I asked be careful is because
is it true that we are the most team in the Premier League that's created the most chances in the Premier League? From what I've seen, apparently we create the most amount of chances.
That didn't miss the most biggest chances.
Just a little short announcement on my watch along for Wednesday, boys and girls. Tony Claude TV will be joining us for that.
Okay.
So if you're up for that, and Deals has got no beef with anyone there.
No, I ain't got no beef with no one.
Yeah, I'm just confirming it and just putting a thank you. A couple of spuds. Big up to him for joining me. Yeah, but any luck, JP?
Well, the most recent one, and I'm hesitant to even trust the source because I think they're not a reliable source. Football London.
Oh God.
Yeah, so that one was like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, just going by what's happening. It's like, oh, is Chelsea clear? But then it says like on the headline, but then it says like ongoing still.
You know that Nusa kid, yeah, that we're linked to, yeah. He's not gone to Brentford, right? Because you know why? Because of an injury situation. We were linked to him. We were linked to him at the start of the window.
Well, I don't think we're going to be signing anyone. I think it's one of those where everyone's so rattled. I don't think anyone's going to be buying anyone anyway. But we'll start to round this up because obviously we're streaming. And Deals, big up your Instagram, bro.
Big up my bro. It's my Instagram is Deals CFC. You can catch me on there, and Twitter you can catch me Deals CFC. I'm more time on Twitter Spaces and that's where you can find me. Big up,
brother. Tyrone, are you still awake?
But of course, why would I not be awake?
No, I'm only asking. Do you want to big up your channel, brother?
Yeah.
That weed is good.
You know what I mean? That man shot the sheriff, bro, or what? Man sounds.
He's getting ready for the Bob Marley movie.
You know what I mean? One love.
Wait, JBT, do you just want weed as well?
Yeah, man, that's what I've been. You see, like,
Bro,
smoke
you
out of
lost it as well, yeah.
bro. Wolf, you seen me do it on camera?
Wait,
Come on,
wait.
bro.
Before
I
everyone
need to
says
come to
too-
the UK, JP, man.
Before everyone
Wow.
says too much, remember, right,
That's so disrespectful.
it's legal.
That's
where JP is. Remember
disrespectful.
that, yeah?
I let you guys talk, and I know you're gonna just cut me. That's
No,
sad,
no one's
man.
gonna cut you. You can still big your channel up, bro. That's why it's down in the
No,
bottom.
but
Look.
he was just gonna. All right, yeah, cool. Respect for that. Respect. Yeah. So
respect, three, respect. Sorry.
yeah, three, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So my channel is Chelsea Sessions. I have a video. Well, I uploaded a video recently. So it's on Malagusto. Yeah, but I tend to do analysis videos, profile videos, and recently I started doing reviews. But yeah, Chelsea sessions on Chelsea. I'm a passionate fan. That's why I think we're gonna win 2-0. Come on, the Blues!
I say, yeah, he's passionate, not high.
Big up TY, bro. Big up TY, my brother, man.
Yeah, big up. That's why I wanted to get him in, man. Because he's but he's bubbling. He's funny, man. This guy cracks me
Wolf,
up. Man.
Wolf. I know TY from back when, from Chelsea perspective. Because
Yeah.
I went on a show with Chelsea perspective, and that's how I know TY.
Nice, man.
That's how I know JPT as well.
Yeah, and
Oh,
also
like-
from OG.
You know the key point about all of that was, Neil? You didn't know me.
Yeah,
But
that's
now
right,
you-
man.
but now you do.
I met you through OG.
Yeah, that's why I said big up Naz.
Yeah, man. Every time, big up Naz, man.
There you go. Added and subscribe to. Oh, thank you, Andy. Big up this real one in the chat. Big up Andy, bro. Love you, my bro. Thank you for subbing to the boys. Much
Big up
obliged
Andrew,
to
bro.
you. Big up to you for that. Such a nice guy. Oh, I want to talk to you about a couple of Newcastle watch-alongs as well when you got time, because I have to say, one of the only other members of this channel, like my channel, like in terms of admin, is Mama Flossie, and she's Newcastle.
Yeah.
So big up to the Queen Flossie, and I want to get her because she actually can shut down my channel if she wanted to, which is actually quite scary when you think about it. But I trust her. Yeah, I trust her, and I want to do a bit more Newcastle content for her because she is a top lady, man. Big up, Mama Flossie, Queen Flossie. So yeah, thank you for that, Andy. Yeah, JP, do you want to big up your channel, bro?
Yeah. Keeping it real, Chelsea. Instagram, YouTube. I will. What time is the game tomorrow? Or Wednesday? What time is it on Wednesday?
I think it's 7. Yeah, no, I'll keep it making it. It's about 7:30, I think.
Oh, fuck. All right. So I'm down to host a review. This weekend, if y'all are down, like for
Yeah, I'm up
Sunday.
for. But what in your show, JP?
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
quarter past
Yeah,
8.
bro.
Quarter past
Yeah,
8.
yeah, bro. I'm up for, bro. I'm up for, bro.
So yeah, so maybe Sunday, just because Saturday I'm gonna be a little bit busy. I would have done it on Saturday, but yeah, we could do that. Review and see any news coming in. We can see if there's like any crazy transfer news on the last day, which
Mm-hmm.
I think we all just agreed that most likely it's not gonna happen. The only thing, if anything, we see transfers is outgoings, and the main targets or the usual suspects are for us right now. But yeah, yeah, we could do that. We'll figure out something. But big up everyone. Big up everyone in the chat for stopping by. Big up Deals. Big up Ty. Big up Prime. Yeah, it's a
Big
another
up
good
JP,
episode
man.
of,
Big up
Blues
JP,
Brothers,
my
man.
bro. Big up JP. Big up Wolf. Big up TY. It's good to having me on here. Thank you, Wolf. We'll link up on Wednesday, obviously. Chat on Wednesday, my bro. Big up, my bro.
Yeah, on that note, I'd just like to, as JP said, Mr. Co-host, my fellow Blues brothers. Like, what I mean? Big up. AFC all. Yeah, it's true, man. I'm Alan Ackroyd and JP's John Belushi, you get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, big up DJ Crane, Andy Bell, my missus, of course, who was there back earlier. I hadn't forgotten about you, babe. Big up Jordan as well. Big up all the Liverpool lads. Big up Kieran as well. Like, big up everyone who's popped in. Hopefully, Kieran and Jordan will be around at some point when we start do the final preview as well. So big up to those boys, keeping it lovely with you guys. It's been a good stream for me. Everyone's contributed. Liverpool fans as well. They are the opposition, which I didn't expect, but a couple of Liverpool fans have chipped in, which has been brilliant. So thank you, you lovely people, for your lovely time. Stay safe. Good night. God bless and peace.